Good afternoon, and you're very welcome here. It's a beautiful November afternoon. It's a bit cloudy, but the weather is lovely here. There's very, very little wind, as you're welcome to Mallow here for the AIB Munster Club Intermediate Hurling Championship Final for 2015 between Wolfe Tones of Shannon, County Clare, and Newcestown from West Cork in Cork. The Newcestown side, they line out as follows. The goalkeeper is Darren Heffernan. Right full-back number 2, Greg Murphy. Full-back and captain of the side is John Crowley. And left full-back number 4 is Micheál McSweeney. Right half-back is Fionn Keane. Centre half-back is James Desmond. And left half-back wearing number 17 is Oran Keane. Midfield number 8, Tyg Toomey. And number 9, Jack Mead. Right half-forward is Cian Toomey. Cora Keane wears number 11 in the centre. And Luke Mead wears number 12. Right full-forward wearing number 25 is Mikey Bradfield. Full forward is Owen Kelly, and left full forward wearing number 15 is Trevor Horgan. The substitutes for Newcestown are 16 Kieran Kelly, 18 Gerard Driscoll, 19 Sean O'Donovan, Shawnee Ryan is 20, Cian Healy is 21, 22 is Colin Deneen, Mark Courtney is 23, 24 is Rick Bradfield, 26 is Conor O'Donovan, 27 is Andrew Shorten, 28 is Niall Murray, 29 is Liam O'Mahony. Wearing number 7 will be Conor O'Neill, and also wearing number 15 is Daniel Toomey. The management team for Newcestown, well, their manager and one of their selectors is the vastly experienced and great Newcestown man, Eugene Desmond, and he's joined also by great Newcestown people with Conor O'Sullivan and Eamon Sheehy also in the selection committee. We're looking at Newcestown going through their pre-match routine, going through their warm-ups and wearing that famous red and yellow jersey, hooped jersey, that this year they became for the first time ever a senior hurling club. Of course we know they're already a senior football club, but this year they became a senior hurling club, and it's a fantastic achievement for a club like Newcestown to be both senior in hurling and senior football in the Cork County Championships for 2016. That, as we said, is all about 2016. This is about 2015, and as we said, it's the AIB Munster Club Intermediate Hurling Championship Final here in Mallow. Yeah. Representing Clare here today in the AIB Munster Intermediate Club Final are Wolfe Tones of Shannon, and we see them there in their traditional green and white jerseys breaking away to our right. We'll have a run through their side. The goalkeeper is Paul Hogan, right full back Declan McCarthy, Jamie Rowan is full back, and Dermot O'Rourke wears number 4. Number 5, Brian O'Connell, number 6 is Bobby McPhillips, and number 7 is Barry Loughnane. Midfield number 8, Ben O'Gorman, and number 9, John Guilfoyle. Right half forward and captain of the side is Aaron Cunningham. Centre half forward is Gary O'Connell, and Rory Hayes wears number 12. Kevin McCafferty wears number 13. Aaron Shanaher wears number 14, and Dahi O'Connell wears number 15. The subs for Wolfe Tones are 16 is Garrett McPhillips, Jack Cunningham is 17, Andy Shanaher is 18, Dean Devaney is 19, Shane Chambers is 20, Stephen McInerney is 21, 22 is Sean Costello, Davy Dunn is 23, 24 is Brian O'Connor, 25 is Brendan Hughes, Mikey Hayes wears 26, Kevin Justice 27, Brian Conway is 28, 29 is Declan O'Rourke, and number 30 is John Cohen. The management team for Wolfe Tones are made up of the manager, James Carrick, and he's joined in the selection committee by Paul Lee, Dennis Reardon and Bernard Fitzgibbon. Their coach is Pat Freeman, and also he's joined by Jerry McIntyre, and their strength and conditioning coach is Ger McNamara. They are here representing Clare. They defeated Vixnaw Kerry in the first round, and then they defeated Brewery of Limerick in the semi-final. They were a senior club in Clare last year before they were defeated by St. Joseph's Dura Bearfield in the relegation playoff by a point. They've regained that senior status for 2016, a bit like Newcestown, and they too, like Newcestown, will be hoping for a first ever Munster Club Intermediate Hurling Championship victory here today in Mallow. It's a perfect day for hurling, a perfect day for a Munster final. And there we in the middle of the field, Johnny Murphy, the referee from Limerick, meeting Aaron Cunningham on the right, and John Crowley, the fullback and captain of Newcestown, and both players shaking hands and greeting each other well. You'd have to think that these players haven't met each other before, and that's what's novel about this competition. Johnny Murphy just explaining a couple of things to both sides, and he'll be tossing the coin shortly. As we said, no real wind or anything like that here in Mallow, so no enormous advantage playing either way. But Johnny Murphy just explaining the pros and cons of everything, and there goes the cost, and there's the coin. Just see who won this. It looks like Wolfe Tones and Shannon have won it, and I think they may turn around and play from left to right. Difficult to see from Aaron Cunningham's signal. However, they did win the toss, and it looks like Wolfe Tones will play from left to right here in the first half. Cheer goes up from both sets of supporters here in Mallow. Newcestown playing from right to left here in the first half, and backs going back, forwards going forwards. I would imagine there will be some positional switches early on here, and middle of the field there for Newcestown, Jack Mead and Ty Toomey, and you'd imagine maybe Mikey Bradfield might come out the field a bit. However, we're moving around, checking around. Darren Heffernan, the goalkeeper, and cornerbacks have switched as well from a Newcestown point of view. Micheál McSweeney's gone to right full, middle of the field. Ball is in and the game is on, and the 2015 final is on. Neither of the four midfielders switch. Newcestown first to break away with the ball here. Ball is broken, knocked away from them. Trevor Horgan trying to get his hurling to it. Flicked back out the wing, it's flicked on again. It's fast and it's furious. Players crashing into each other. That's Barry Loughnane. The ball is flicked inside. This is Trevor Horgan. Trevor Horgan heading for the flag. The ball is knocked away from him though. The tackling is tight and it's tense. Ball knocked out along the wing here. Wolfe Tones trying to collect it up. They do collect it up. The shortest shot gone out over the line. It's going to be a line ball, and Newcestown have started well. I see Fionn Keane is over here at left half back, and it'll be Jack Mead. He'll be taking the first line ball here. Fast and furious beginning. What have we got in time? 45 seconds gone. Newcestown winning the first couple of tussles. This is Jack Mead. Right out on the sideline. Where's he going to put this one? It's a beauty. Right across the field. Who's going to be racing for this, over for this? Heading for it over there and booted on his Ty Toomey. He's being chased by his opponent there from Ben O'Gorman. Ball over towards the side. Newcestown get it. The shot coming in. It's gone in, and it's gone over the bar. First score of the game, Ty Toomey puts the ball in and puts it over the bar. Newcestown going into a 1-point lead. Paul Hogan, goalkeeper for Wolfe Tones, strikes the ball. Maybe not as long as he'd like. There's two Wolfe Tones players coming for it. The ball breaks inside him. Three of them waving onto it. It's gone over the far side. Low ball down in towards the corner it goes. Collected up here by Aaron Cunningham. Aaron throws. He's trying to get around John Crowley. Aaron Cunningham strikes it across the goals, but the ball goes left and the ball goes wide, and that'll be a nice start from a Newcestown defensive point of view. They're quick kind of a puck out to the far side of the field. Collected up over there. It's going to be got by the man who's wearing number 17, Oren Keane, a low one down along the wing. Low ball, and it came off the Wolfe Tones defender last. It's going to be a line ball, even though John Guilfoyle is claiming it wasn't him at all. And Luke Mead is going to travel over to take this one. Line ball, far side of the field. About 60 metres out. Dropping, and it's gone in, but it's gone in and gone over the bar. Yeah, the umpire gave that one. Gone in and gone over the bar. Everybody kind of stopped momentarily, and nobody was quite sure. It did go in. Johnny Murphy gave it. Gone over the bar. Newcestown leading. 2 points to no score. It's a great start for them. They're maybe not quite sure that Not quite sure. He's gone in to check with the umpires. Yeah, it is. It's given. It is a point for Newcestown. It is a point for Newcestown after all. After all of that, so they lead 2 points to no score, and we've gone 3.5 minutes into the first half. Paul Hogan will take the puck out, left-handed. Goes a kind of a lowish one, dropping. Sorry, Newcestown attacking the ball well, but collected back up into the middle here, getting to their centre half back. Bobby McPhillips. Bobby. Right down, it's high and it's long. The ball is broken away there well by Greg Murphy, and the ball is flicked out along the wing here to Fionn Keane. Fionn is going to be closed down. He is closed down. It's collected up inside again. This is the man, Aaron Shanahan. Aaron crossing out the 50-metre line. It's high, it's high. Is it going to go over? No, it isn't. Ball has gone left and the ball has gone wide. It just had a bit of a tail in it. Went out over the end line. The ball went wide. Darren Heffernan watched it very, very carefully. And Wolfe Tones have withdrawn one of their corner forwards out to the middle of the field. Long high one down the middle. Who's going to aim for this one? The ball is pulled on and it's collected up inside. Forward coming Wolfe Tones again. They're trailed by 2 points. Crossing 65-metre line. They're still going. The shot coming in. It's looking good. It's gone in and it's gone over the bar. That's a very, very good score indeed from Ben O'Gorman, the midfielder, number 8, left-handed, struck it over the bar. Good score. 2 points to 1. Darren Heffernan with the puck out, and it's fast and it's furious, and 3 scores we've had so far, and every single one of them from play. Darren Heffernan going this side of the field. Who's heading for this one out? Trevor Horgan's underneath. The ball is broken down. Out along the wing it comes. Jack Mead arriving for this. The ball is knocked off his hurley. Is it a free or a line ball? I think it might be just a line ball. Cora Keane giving the ball there to Jack Mead. Jack hit a really, really good one early on. Wolfe Tones playing with a sweeper. Johnny Murphy just telling players to move back a little bit. So kind of Ben O'Gorman is sweeping at the moment. They have 2 sweepers. It's a brilliant cut by Jack right across the pitch. Who can get their possession of this? Collected up inside here again. This is Luke Mead. Luke Mead turning around. Can he get the 3rd point from Newcestown? I think he can. Yes, he can indeed. Luke Mead, the man who cut the ball, a brilliant ball across. He got out in front of his man, got possession, turned around and 45 metres out from goals, had struck it straight over the bar. Very, very good score indeed from a Newcestown point of view. 5 minutes gone, 3 points to 1. Newcestown will be delighted with the way they've started. Paul Hogan with the puck out, far side of the field it goes. Ball broken down over there, and the referee says there was a kind of an early-ish pull or a late-ish pull, and will it be Aaron Shanahan to come out to take it? This is Aaron. He'll strike this off his left. Scored 1-5 in the semi-final in the victory over Brewery. He's hoping to open his account here. Strikes it in. It's looking in. It's gone in. It's gone in. And it's gone over the bar. Yeah. Very, very good score. 2nd point for Wolfe Tones. 2nd point. It's the first for Aaron Shanahan. He has gone kind of right full forward. He's been picked up by Greg Murphy. They're playing that 2-man full forward line, as we said. This is going to be Darren Heffernan. Ball knocked out to this side of the field. Trevor Horgan arriving for this. Breaks the ball down. Jack Mead does well to collect it. Barry Loughnane is in there. The ball broken out along the wing. Newcestown trying to get possession. Ball is on the ground. Coming away with it though. The right half back there. That was Brian O'Connell. Brian O'Connell was fouled, and that's going to be a free, and they're going to bring Aaron Shanahan out to hit this one as well. Well inside his own 65. His 2nd free. Places the ball. Bending, lifting, striking. It won't go over the bar. It's heading in for the goals. It's dropping, and ball gone wide. And Greg Murphy did very well there to kind of protect the goal, as it were. And the score remains 3 points to 2. Newcestown lead. And 7, almost coming up to 8 minutes gone in the first half. Darren Heffernan tries this side again out here. Trevor Horgan arriving for this. The ball is kind of getting there in time. Trevor does well to get it. He's looking for a bit of help. Being hassled by Brian O'Connell. Lovely ball down to the Sionna. Lovely ball to Tig Toomey. Tig knocks the ball in towards Luke Mead. Luke Mead kind of flicks the ball in. Paul Hogan, the goalkeeper, coming out to collect it. He does collect it. Being put under pressure. Strikes the ball. Out to the far side it goes. And it's gone out over the line. And then imagine Jack Mead will get another shot at this. And Cora Keane took a quick one. It rebounded off the Wolfe Tones player and came back into his hand. He claimed why he wasn't able to take it again. But referee Johnny Murphy says, well, I don't know, he wasn't kind of happy with it. And it's going to be Jack Mead to take it once more. He's hit some really, really good ones so far. Jack cuts it a beauty, but it's gone right at the upright. The ball goes wide, and he did very well. Puck out coming here from Paul Hogan on this side of the field. Ball broken down here, coming for it there. Well collected up here by Trevor Horgan, working very hard. He needs to go backwards, but he doesn't, no, because he bites the ball down along the wing. Luke Mead does well to kind of hand pass the ball out. Gets it to Cork Keane. Cork's shot is blocked down, and coming away from it over there is the man wearing number 15 in his jersey. That's Dahi O'Connell. Out along the wing here, Newcestown putting on the pressure. Ball down along the middle. Oh, it's a lovely ball out here. Gets it to the right full forward. And the right full forward's name is Kevin McCafferty. And he puts it in and puts it over the bar. Lovely ball out along the wing. 3 points apiece. 3 points apiece. Good shot from Kevin McCafferty. In and over the puck out coming from Darren Heffernan. Out this side of the field, looking for Trevor Horgan territory again. Up go the Hurleys. Trevor Horgan kind of does well to knock the ball forward, but it's collected up here. And away comes Ben O'Gorman, Ben Alone, down along the inside almost. It's crossing the 65-metre line. Ball further along the end. It's Kevin McCafferty again. Good tackle coming in there from Fionn Keane. He did really, really well, put on the pressure, and the ball went right, left to the upright as well. Look at it, and the ball goes wide. 3 points apiece, and referee just asking Darren Heffernan to take it easy for a second. Not quite sure why. Dahi O'Connell is the John Crowley, does well, gets the ball out along the wing, comes out here. Can Micheál McSweeney get there? He can, and he gets the ball into his hand. Low ball further on along the wing. This is the Oran Keane. Oran is sent flying, but no free. Shot coming down further along the wing. Aaron Cunningham going for it. John Crowley will go back and get this one. Darren Heffernan offers himself as an option. John turns around and does well. Strikes the ball, but it goes out off his hurley, out over the line, and it's going to be a line ball. Line ball is going to be for Wolfe Tones. Far side of the field as we're looking at it. It'll be Ben O'Gorman. Ben O'Gorman. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. It's an absolute beauty. It's gone in and gone over the bar. It's a tremendous score from Ben O'Gorman. And if Jack Mead takes very good lines, so does Ben O'Gorman. And he got that one in, and it went in between the uprights. And Wolfe Tones have gone into the lead for the first time in the game after 11 minutes. They lead 4 points to 3. Darren Heffernan. Out along the wing it comes here. Players going for it. The ball is broken forward again. Ball broken down. Trevor Horgan does well, trying to get possession. Collected up by Kevin McCafferty. The shot is taken in. Aaron Shanahan. Aaron has Ben O'Gorman running through the middle. Ben, good tackle from James Desmond in the uprights and puts it over the bar. Nice bit of combination play from the Wolfe Tones point of view. They put it in and over the bar, and 5 points to 3. They lead. Darren Heffernan strikes the ball. Far side of the field it goes. Half back line, the ball is broken down. Cork Keane went for it, didn't quite get there though. Flicked out along the wing there by Owen Kelly. Collected up here, and referee says he saw nothing. Cork Keane does well to get possession. Going down along the wing, trying to win it. Oran Keane is over there as well. Out over the line, line ball it is. And Ty Toomey wondering why he didn't get a free when there was kind of a high tackle gone in there. But there's a bit of an injury to one of the Newcestown players, and that's going to hold things up. It's Owen Kelly, number 14. Wolfe Tones, having trailed early on 3 points to 1, now lead 5 points to 3. Line ball, far side of the field. Long high one down along the middle. Ball broken out here. Aaron Shanahan going for it. Or Aaron Shanahan rather going for it. Getting the ball in, and the referee says that's a free. And it's going to be another one. And you'd imagine it'll be Aaron Shanahan again out on the sideline. Difficult enough when you consider what has already been left go. But anyway, this is Aaron Shanahan out near the sideline. He'll have a look at this one. Off his left once more. Strikes it in, puts it in, and puts the ball between the uprights and over the bar once more. Stretching out the margin again. 6 points to 3. Wolfe Tones leading. Almost 14 minutes gone, and Newcestown don't want to be falling into such a big a hole, maybe. Greg strikes the ball high and long down the middle. There's a sweeper behind there once more for Wolfe Tones. Ball broken down. It's caught inside into space by Ben O'Gorman. Trevor Horgan does really, really well. He passes the ball back out again. Tight to me. No, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. No, the ball went right at the upright. The ball went wide. And a good attack from a Newcestown point of view, but the shot had a tail on it, and it went right at the upright, and the ball went wide. Paul Hogan, where's he going to go this one? He's coming out this side of the field this time. Trevor going up for it, the ball broken down, flicked away over there. Nobody winning possession as well, except Aaron Shanahan again, number 14. He's heading through the middle. He's heading through, strikes the ball of his hurley, and he puts the ball over the bar. Puts the ball in and puts it over the bar. Good score from Aaron Shanahan. And stretches out the margin once more. And gap of 4 between the sides. 7 points to 3. Coming up to the midway point of the first half. Darren Heffernan and this Fionn Keane coming over this side. Striking the ball off his right. Far side of the field. Ball broken down over there. Going back over for there is Dahi O'Connell. He's wearing number 15, but he's gone back as the sweeper. Collected up there in the middle. Ball passed into the space. Collected over here with John Guilfoyle. Back out again and away come Wolfe Tones. Ball passed back inside. I think that might have been quite right. Jack Mead. Jack. And the referee says he took too many steps, and it's a bit harsh, I think, to be fair. And I'm by to take this one will be the centre half back, Bobby McPhillips, wearing number 6. Four points between the sides. Strikes the ball, dropping around the 20-metre line, 13-metre line, still going. Ball broken out. Oh, it comes out here as far as number 13, Kevin McCafferty. And the referee says he went down, and that's going to be a free in. And certainly Newcestown falling foul of the referee on a number of occasions here. It'll be Aaron Shanahan, and I imagine he'll be quite happy to put it over the bar and increase the margin out to 5 points. Wondering, this is Aaron Shanahan putting it in, and he puts the ball between the uprights and over the bar. Another one for Aaron. He's after scoring 3 in a row there now. 8 points to 3. Wolfe Tones leading. And 16 coming up to 17 minutes gone in the first half. Darren Heffernan with the puck out. He goes short, right down the middle it goes. Can he get out here? James Desmond does well, back out along the wing to Micheál McSweeney. And that's nicely worked from the Newcestown point of view, crossing the 45-metre line. He's still going. What is he going to do now? He needs somebody back in again to James. James Desmond gets the ball in, passing the ball, working it back out here to Fionn Keane. Fionn, now, and passes the ball further out along the wing, nicely out to Jack Mead, and further on again, Tyke to me. Tyke doesn't hold on to it though. Out along, still going. Can it down along the wing here. John Guilfoyle, and he took an awful lot of steps there, but got away with it. And the ball out into the space, Tyke to me. Oh, and that's a heavy tackle there. From the centre half forward, Gary O'Connell. Yellow card for Gary O'Connell. James Desmond. I think he's going to be given the responsibility of taking the free. James Desmond. Pieces restored or broken out again. James bending, lifting. A low one into the open space here. Got out here by Kettled up here by Micheál McSweeney. Micheál still going. Can he put it over? He certainly can. That's a very, very good score from Micheál McSweeney. Puts it in and puts it over the bar. And reduces down the margin. 8 points to 4. 8 points to 4. And crowd getting excited about the game. Paul Hogan, right down the middle of the field. There goes James Desmond, knocking the ball forward. Flicked on again, comes out into the space. There's a sub on, I think, there for Newcestown. It's the man, it's Mikey Bradfield. Mikey's still going. He needs to give it to somebody. And the referee says, did he catch it 3 times? Or took too many steps? Probably not quite sure. Difficult to see, but the free is going to be out. Going to be taken by Bobby McPhillips, centre half back. Aaron Cunningham made a bit of a run. John Crowley covered him. It goes the other way, right down into the corner here. Aaron Shanahan is over here, out over the Hurley, comes off his Hurley, and Greg Murphy was in, marking tightly. Kenny Murphy having a word with Niall McSweeney and Kevin McCafferty. Greg Murphy will take the line ball. What have we got in time? 20 minutes gone, 8 points to 4. Next score is going to be kind of important. This is Aaron Shanahan, and Aaron Shanahan is going in. He's being chased by Greg Murphy. He's still being chased. He's still being chased. It's a cross, and it's in the net. The shot came in from Aaron Shanahan. He worked the ball across the goals, and he flicked it across, and Gary O'Connell was the man who arrived in at the far post, and he batted the ball into the net, and that's a bit of a disaster from a Newcestown point of view. They had steadied the ship. They were only trailing by 4, but the goal there from Gary O'Connell, he batted the ball into the net. Nothing Darren Heffernan could do about it or anything like that. As we said, bit of a disaster. It stretches out the margin once more, and it's now 1 goal and 8 to 4 points. Favour of Wolfe Tones. Into the middle it goes again, out along the wing. Newcestown trying to win the ball. A lot of bodies around there. One of them is the man wearing number 9, John Guilfoyle, Bobby McPhillips, long and high, and that's going nowhere, only in as far as Darren Heffernan. Oh, and Darren stumbled, and he stumbled going for the ball, and it's going to be a 65. And will they bring Aaron Shanahan all out the way to take it again? I think they probably will. Aaron Shanahan coming out to take it, and take his time, putting it down on the 65-metre line. 1-8 to 4 points. Here comes Aaron. Bending, lifting. Strikes the ball in. Going in, and it got in, and it goes in. Yeah, it goes in and goes over the bar, yeah. Kind of drifted away a little bit to the left. Stretches out the margin once more, and now there are 8 points between the sides. 22.5 minutes gone in the first half. A goal from Wolfe Tones, very, 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 very important. Ball out here to John Crowley, into the middle. James Desmond is here as well. Got the ball, one-handed swing into the middle. Got out along here, further struck on there, and Wolfe Tones working hard. Ball flicked out along the wing here. Trying to get it, because Cian Toomey's over there, trying to get the ball. Down along the wing, Bobby McPhillips being chased. Hand passing the ball back along. The shot and the clearance from John Guilfoyle. Good ball down into the space. Going back over there though is Oran Keane. Oran falls. Aaron Cunningham has got it. Aaron Cunningham heading along. He's still going. He's still going. Oh, lovely ball back out. And the shot coming in and gone over the bar. Very good shot from Rory Hayes. Good ball back out from Aaron Cunningham. Shot the ball in and put it over the bar. Work it out. 1 goal and 10 now. 4 points. And Wolfe Tones have really hit a purple patch here in the last 5 minutes. This is the puck out, Darren Heffernan. Strikes the ball out this side of the field. Trevor Horgan underneath this. Ball broken down, and Trevor Horgan does really, really well. And he's fouled, surely. Yes, he is. And free in it'll be. And good play there from Trevor Horgan. Caught the ball under pressure. Was fouled, and that's going to be a free in. Trevor Horgan is okay. Owen Kelly being given the responsibility. And just be asked to move it in a small bit, about what, 45, 50 odd metres out here, left of the goals. We'll have a perfect view of it here, right in our line of sight. Owen Kelly bending, lifting, strikes it in. It curls it in nicely. Very good score from Owen Kelly, and Newcestown needed it just to kind of stem the flow, as it were. And what have we got coming up to 25 minutes gone? They have 5 minutes to go to the break. Newcestown maybe need to tack on a couple of scores just before the break, just to kind of try and pull them that bit closer. Paul Hogan with the puck out, far side of the field it goes. Over there, Oran Keane, ball kind of goes over Rory Hickey's head, Rory Hayes' head as well. Very, very close to the ground. Referee says it's okay. Down the far as well. This is Rory Hayes, still going. Strikes the ball of his left. Can he put it in? Darren Heffernan says it's wide, and the umpire agrees with him. And it's going to be a puck out. Trevor Horgan again, and he gets the push in the back. And Barry Loughnane says he didn't do anything, but referee says he did. It's right on the 65-metre line. Not sure what Kevin McCafferty's on about, but anyway, we'll follow the play. It's Owen Kelly once more. He got the last one. 110, 5 points. Newcestown trail. And this is Owen Kelly inside the 65-metre line. Here he comes, bending and lifting. Strikes it in. It looks good. It looks good, and it is very good. Very, very good score from Owen Kelly. Right out here on the sideline. Very, very good score. Newcestown needed that one again. 6 points to 1 goal and 10. And we're 4, 5, 3 minutes short of the break. Full time. There will be maybe a minute or two to be added on, but it's Paul Hogan to take the puck out from Wolfe Tones' point of view. Down to our left. Sky's darkening a bit here. Game had to be delayed by 15 minutes due to traffic out in Buttevant. Ball out the far side of the field. Ball broken down over there off the hand of the Wolfe Tones player last. And Newcestown are after kind of coming more into it. And the line ball, far side of the field, Jack Mead. Oran Keane and Rory Hayes facing up to him over there at the far side of the field. Jack hits a really, really good one. Right down the middle it goes. Mikey Bradfield's coming for this, but it's Wolfe Tones coming away with it. And the referee says that's a free, and the free will be the Wolfe Tones just outside their own 45-metre line, and the referee blows for things and then doesn't blow for other things. However, Bobby McPhillips, wearing the blue helmet, will be entrusted with the responsibility of this one again. Well inside his own half, probably won't go over the bar, but if he cut it right, you'd have to think he'd have a chance. Last one he put kind of right at the goals, and it ended up being knocked over the bar eventually. This is Bobby. Where's he going to go with this one? Yeah, kind of a little bit to the right of the goals again. Aaron Cunningham is there. Ball broken down inside. Very, very, it won't go out. Phil Keane. Oh, Aaron Cunningham does a bit of daylight robbery. That's a bit of a theatrical dive. And it's a free out. Yeah, Aaron Cunningham. It was a bit theatrical. And it's going to be a free out, and I think there was a throw eventually, and that's what the free was for. Darren Heffernan trying to pinch a yard or two to take the free out. Struck away by Darren Heffernan out this side of the field. Enough players. Ball broken down, who can get possession of it? Newcestown have it, and there's a tackle gone in there that was illegal. And collected by Cian Toomey, did really, really well. This will be Owen Kelly once more, and if Owen could put this over, and we're in the final minute of normal time here in the first half, just outside the 45-metre line, and this of the three he's hit, the last, this is the third one he'll be hitting now. This is, well, in relative terms, the easiest of the lot. Owen Kelly strikes it in, and no doubt about it whatsoever, he puts it in and puts it over the bar. Another very good score for Owen Kelly. Newcestown have narrowed the margin to 6, and if they can hold this to the break, there'll be 2 minutes.
Additional time in the first half, at least 2 minutes.
Paul Hogan will take the puck out. He goes short, gives it out here to his fullback Jamie Rowan, and Jamie drives it along. Out this side of the field it comes. Ball broken down. Micheál McSweeney tried to get a flick in. Aaron Shanahan diving down on the ball. Ball still on the ground. It's there to be won. Kicked out along the wing. And the referee says there was a holding back situation there. And that'll be Aaron Shanahan time once more. And into injury time. We'll have a perfect view once more, just like Point Kelly's ones. Just outside the 45-metre line. Bending, lifting. It strikes it in, and there's... Goes in and goes over the bar. Yeah, it just tailed a little bit there at the finish, but it did go over eventually, and that stretches out the margin once more. 1 goal on 11 for Wolfe Tones, 7 points. As the rain about to descend here. Shortish puck out, taken out once more again. This is James Desmond. James drives the ball as far as he can, down in towards the corner it goes. Ball collected up there by the man who's gone back, Dahi O'Connell. He's playing the sweeper role, strikes the ball if he's left, down along the wing it goes. Ball into the open space there, collected up inside again, and coming out well there, John Crowley, good pass out along the wing. The ball knocked away there. Fionn Keane's hurley is held, and that's going to be a free in. Going to be a free in there. And John Guilfoyle's gone down the ground, but this will be Owen Kelly territory. Again, outside the 65, and the rain really coming down here now. Owen Kelly. This, you'd imagine, will be the last action of the first half. Newcestown trail 111 to 7 points. Owen Kelly, difficult free again in the conditions. Bending, lifting, strikes it off his right, puts it in, and he puts it over the bar. Very, very good score. Very good score for Owen Kelly. And referee Johnny Murphy is staying up there, and I'd imagine that will be that for the first half here in Mallow. It certainly is. And at half time in the Munster AIB Intermediate Hurling Championship final, Wolfe Tones of Shannon lead on the score 111 to 8 points. We're almost ready to go. 111 Wolfe Tones, 8 points Newcestown. Ball is in, game is on. Out along the wing here, and here they come once more. Barry Lockdown in high to the side. Greg Murphy does really, really well to get a flick on the ball. Out along the wing to Fionn Keane. Fionn misses the pick up the first time. He gets it the second time. He goes back for it, trying to get out with the ball. Shortens the grip. Low one, down along the wing it goes. Tied to me, strikes it further down along the wing, far side of the field. Luke Mead's got it in his hand. They'll be hoping for a good start. Luke Mead is still going. He's heading for the goals. He's still going. He's still going. Big chase, big tackled. And the referee says it's going to be a free in. I think the free actually might have come earlier, and he was kind of playing a bit of an advantage. It's going to be a free in. Newcestown will be pleased with the start. Owen Kelly will be the man with the free. Bending, lifting, striking outside the 20-metre line. Puts it in, and he puts it over the bar. Yeah, it's gone in and gone over the bar. Goalkeepers and everybody shouting wide, but there was no doubt about it. In and over the bar. Good score, good start from the Newcestown point of view. And 1 minute gone in the second half. 5 points between the sides. Paul Hogan with the puck out. Drives the ball right down the middle of the field it goes. Heading for this one. Ball broken down into the open spaces. John Guilfoyle tried to get onto it, does quite get it. James Desmond is over there. The ball is getting along the ground. Who's coming out for this? Aaron Shanahan gets the ball in. It almost picked up by Kevin McLafferty. This is Gary O'Connell. Gary O'Connell's shot is well hooked by James Desmond. Did well to get a kind of a tackle in when he didn't. He looked to be in trouble. Out along the side, and the referee says there was a foul, and it's a free in. And it'll be Aaron Shanahan, well to the right of the goals. Gary O'Connell, the man who receives the treatment. Aaron Shanahan to the right of the goals to put 6 points between the sides once more. 111-9. Puts it in, and puts it over the bar. Got in and got over the bar. 112-9, and it cancels out the Owen Kelly point a number of minutes ago. Darren Heffernan with the puck out. Strikes the ball at his right, going towards the far side of the field. Trevor Horgan arriving for it. Ball broken down. Flicked away there. This is Kevin McLafferty. And the referee says that's a free. And when you consider, as we said, what's gone, I don't know. Jack Mead is in a bit of trouble from a Newcestown point of view. He's trying to run it off. Aaron Shanahan will take the free as the lights come on here in Mallow. And the rain continues to cascade down here. Struck by Aaron Shanahan. High, long, dropping into the square. The referee says there was a player in the square before the ball arrived, and it's going to be a free out. The free out will be to Newcestown. And Greg just throwing the ball back there to goalkeeper Darren Cunningham, and Darren Cunningham being told to take it back about. The referee is a small little bit fussy in these kind of things. Darren Heffernan strikes the ball, far side of the field. Ball pulled on, over there, coming to collect it is Cork Keane. Works the ball back, gets it out here. Struck down in towards the corner goes. Luke Mead arriving for this. Can he get there in time? He can, but he's needs a bit of help, and referee says it's a free out. And Bobby McPhillips gone over to take it. 6 points between the sides. 112, 9 points. Docky O'Connell is back picking up Cork Keane. Bobby McPhillips will strike this one right-handed. Goes down the wing. Look inside for Aaron Cunningham. Ball broken inside, goes inside everybody. Collected up. This is Kevin McLafferty. Good tackle back there by Greg Murphy. Did really, really well. Gets it to Fionn Keane. Fionn off his left. Strikes it high and long. Down the wing. Trevor Horgan, broken down. Collected back up into the middle here. Gets it out here to Barry Loughnane. It goes over the heads here. Oren Key trying to get there in time. He does get there. Ball on the ground. Trying to come over to James Desmond. Does well. Looking down along the wing here. Gets it to Mikey Bradfield. Mikey needs to get the ball up quickly. Being hassled by Barry Loughnane. Barry Loughnane is standing on over him. This could get a bit rough. And Barry Loughnane did really, really well. And Mikey just couldn't get the ball up into his hand. Ben O'Gorman, middle of the field. Both players swinging on it into the space. This is Rory Hickey. And it's going to be a bit of a chat here, I think. For, I think it might be Ty Toomey. Ball in the 65-metre line. And Shanahan once more. Ty Toomey getting a yellow card. Aaron Shanahan will take the free. Rain, as we said, continues to fall. Very, very heavy now at the moment. 6 points between the sides. He's trying to make this 7. Striking the ball off his left. It will be high enough, but it won't be good enough because it's gone well right at the goal prize and the ball gone wide. So a bit of a slight let off for Newcestown there. What have we got in time? Coming up to 7 minutes gone, second half. 6 points between the sides. Darren Heffernan, far side of the field again. Trevor Horgan rising up there. Oh, it's kind of almost collected up there by the man wearing 5, Brian O'Connell, but linesman says it came off the Newcestown player last, and that's going to be a line ball, and very sort of a broken game. The fluidity of the first half, not there. However, Wolfe Tones won't worry a whole pile about that. This is Ben O'Gorman. We saw one that he cut over the bar already in the first half, out the far side. He'll be hoping, well, certainly to land this one in around the square. Hits it, beauty. Right down the middle it goes. Aaron Cunningham coming for it, doesn't quite get to the ball down. Coming out here, this is Fionn Keane. Fionn needs a bit of help maybe. Still going, passes the ball out along the wing. This is Mikey. Mikey shoveling it further along the wing. Cork Keane. He's about to be met with a number of players, and he's taken down. And the man within him was Barry Loughnane. And it'll be Ty Toomey country again, or not Owen Kelly rather, to take the free. Owen Kelly puts down the ball. And again, none of these frees are easy. Cork Keane is okay. This is Owen Kelly. What can he do with this? Bending, lifting, striking. Can it come in? No, it won't. The ball drifting wide, and conditions, you can see Owen's Hurley, it's kind of sliding out of his hand. Difficult conditions, difficult free. And looks like there's a sub coming on. Looks like Sean O'Donovan is about to come on. Paul Hogan. Far side of the field the ball goes. Ball broken down over there, collected up, taken forward again, and here they come. Wolfe Tones working the ball inside again, back outside again. That's a lovely kind of a quick flick inside, and it's going to be a free. Ben O'Gorman, the man who was fouled, and very, very quick hurling from a Wolfe Tones point of view.
And, Newcestown, substitution on the Newcestown team, number 25, Mike Bradley, replaces the number 19, Sean O'Donovan.
Sean O'Donovan coming in, and that will Michael Bradfield coming off. Aaron Shanahan, far side of the field. It's still 1-12-9, and we're coming up to 10 minutes gone in the second half. One side after adding 1 point. Now, Aaron Shanahan, bending, lifting, striking, putting it in, puts it in and puts it over the bar. There it goes. Oh no, it's gone right of the ball. And the movement of the umpires is a bit confusing. You wouldn't know. Darren Heffernan going to far side of the field. Ball broken down, and Wolfe Tones coming forward again, and it's another free. And frees and more frees. Ben O'Gorman taking over the free taking. Right on the halfway line, far side of the field, looking at it from us. Shot coming in. Doesn't look that's going to be good enough either. Ball broken down, but I think the ball was wide already. Yeah, the ball was gone already. Ball was wide. And Newcestown have had a couple of let-offs in the last couple of minutes. No, the ball is kind of wide. Ball out to the wing here. Corner Keane, Bobby McPhillips. Ball broken down. Oh, good skill from Bobby McPhillips. Low one. Well, oh, I was almost going to say intercepted there by Oran Keane. Didn't quite work out. James Desmond does well. Ducking for a bit of help. Low ball. Oh dear. Nobody's going to get that though. Comes out along the wing here. Collected up here. Kevin DeClafferty. Referee says he took too many steps. And free is going to be taken by Jack Mee. And I think they'll be told to bring it up. Yeah, they will indeed. Jack Mee trying to take it, and the Wolfe Tones players coming in the way. Jack back in his own 65. Bending, lifting, strikes it high, dropping in around the edge of the square. Sean O'Donovan kind of flicks it on inside. Trevor Horgan tried to get a touch on it. He's got it. He's being crowded out. He's looking for help. He's got it. Back over this side of the field. Can they get possession? No, they can't. Oh, he touched the ball on the ground. It looks certainly like that for a minute. Into the open spaces. Both sides working might and main. There's a kick gone in, and that's going to be a free in, but I think the free might have been slightly earlier. And going to be a free in, and it's going to be Owen Kelly again, being told to take the ball back out. Owen Kelly with the free in. This will reduce the margin to 5. Bending, lifting, and there it goes. It's gone in and gone over the bar. There it is. Another point for Newcestown. 1-12-10. I suppose the one worry from Newcestown is they're not really scoring from play. And Paul Hogan strikes the ball, far side of the field. Trevor Horgan is over there, breaks the ball down, and it passes everybody. And it's collected up here by Aaron Cunningham. Aaron inside to John Guilfoyle. John holding on to the ball. Fionn Keane trying to get back and tackle him. John Guilfoyle with the shot. And that's a very, very good score from a Wolfe Tones point of view. When it looked like Newcestown had a small bit of momentum, they lost possession of the ball. and it was turned over and Aaron Cunningham knocked it in. Ball to the far side of the field. Can they keep it in? No, they can't. Newcestown couldn't keep the ball in. Out over the line in a day of fine margins. Those kind of things just don't work out. Ben O'Gorman.
Newcestown, substitution on the Newcestown team. Number 10, Cian Toomey has been replaced by number 20, Shawnee Ryan.
Shawnee Ryan comes on and Cian Toomey, he has to take a bit of a break. We'll follow Ben O'Gorman on the far side of the field, left-handed. Ben O'Gorman, high, dropping in towards the goals again. Skeetering around the goals. Very, very close to the end line. Wolfe Tones get possession. Block, good tackle coming in over there. Trying to come out with the ball though is James Desmond, does well. Out along the wing. Who can get it out here? It's Mial McSweeney out along the wing further. And struck further away down along the wing. Ball into the space. Collected up here. And good ball. Lovely ball out into the open space. Owen Kelly. The ball is flicked away from him though. Collected up. Got it by Jamie Rowan. Getting the ball up, collected up here into the open space. Good pass out along the way to Rory Hayes. Rory steps, ball into the space. Player's gone to ground. Got it out here to Luke Mead. And Luke is fouled and I think he just... And looks like Rory Hayes is the man and it'll be Owen Kelly to take it.
Substitution on the Wolfe Tones team. Number 12, Rory Hayes, has been replaced by number 17, Jack Cunningham.
Jack Cunningham coming on. Rory Hayes gone off for Wolfe Tones. It's 113 to 10. Owen Kelly to take the free. Just inside the Wolfe Tones half. What have we got in time? Midway through the second half. 6 points still between the sides. He'll be trying to narrow the margin. A kind of a quickish one into the open space here. It goes to Ty Toomey. Ty goes low and he didn't catch the ball at all, but Trevor Horgan, could he get possession of it? There's enough Wolfe Tones players there to fill a bucket. Ball over along the wing. Nobody getting possession of it. Wolfe Tones coming out with the ball. Passed out along the wing here. Got by Ben O'Gorman trying to get away from Owen Kelly. Ben O'Gorman going a bit of a run. About to be tackled by Shawnee Ryan. And Ben strikes the ball into the open space. Players falling over there. Very, very close to the line. Pulled on, in along the ground again. Greg Murphy does well, getting back from Aaron Shanahan. Kind of a shortish puck down along the wing. Fionn Keane does well. It's that man who came on, Jack Cunningham. Collected up by Ben O'Gorman. That's a very, very good connection into the open space. Newcestown, James Desmond. And he's fouled, and that's going to be a free. Out here to Jack Mead. Lovely bit of space. Now, Jack going forward. He's still going. He needs to hit the ball now. He strikes the ball. Nice and tight and short. It's blocked again. It could go anywhere inside. Collected up inside again. The shot coming in. It's blocked again by Paul Hogan. And collected up and away comes the fullback Jamie Rowan. And there was a chance there. I think maybe Cork Keane had the shot, but maybe he didn't quite strike it quite like as much as he'd have liked. And Paul Hogan made the block, and it's going to be a free out. And again, Bobby McPhillips out the far side of the field, looking towards Aaron Shanahan territory. Broken away by Greg Murphy. Aaron Shanahan is still going. Greg Murphy still trying to get in there. Still going. The tackle coming in from Mial McSweeney. And it's going to be a free in, and that will stretch the margin, you'd imagine, out after 18 minutes of play. It's booking, I think, as well from Mial McSweeney. He said he went for the ball. Referee decides he didn't. Aaron Shanahan, right of the uprights to put 7 between the sides. And that's exactly what it is. 7 points between the sides. 1 goal and 14. Wolfe Tones, 10 points Newcestown. And if we take a check on the time, 19 minutes gone in the second half. 7 points between the sides, and Newcestown just haven't been able to close that gap since half time. Ball out to the far side of the field. Clare's jumping and going back. Trevor Horgan doing really, really well. Get out of his way, he's saying. Still going. The ball can't pick it up. And the referee says he was fouled. It's going to be a free in. And Owen Kelly coming out to take the free. And Newcestown need to stick this one over, and Owen Kelly, I think, realising that they would have had about 10 minutes left of normal time. They just need to get a bit of a roll going. This will pull it back to 6 points. And Owen bending, lifting, strikes the ball in and puts it over the bar and reduces the margin down once more. 11 points to 1 goal and 14. 20 minutes gone in the second half, 10 minutes left. Paul Hogan strikes the ball, far side of the field it goes. Ty Toomey trying to get in underneath, does well, kind of gets a half a flick on it, knocks it away there, goes back to Trevor Horgan. Trevor going a bit of a run, he's got Luke Mead inside him. He hits the ball kind of further down along the wing, coming out for it here. This is Cara Keane, back out again. This is Owen Kelly. Owen turning around, striking. Can he put it over? No, he can't. The ball goes left to the upright and the ball goes wide, and it was a chance. It was a chance. Not an easy one by any manner of means, but it was a chance for Newcestown. Out this side of the field, the ball comes from Paul Hogan. Arriving for this, Fionn Keane gets a hurley on it. Jack Mead almost got a hurley on it. Into the middle it goes. Coming back is Fionn Keane, and he's taken down. That's going to be another free. Owen Kelly coming out to take it. Still, his team trailing by 6. Can he put this one? Will he be tempted to put this one over the bar? Bending, lifting, striking, high enough, long enough, but I don't think it's going to be good enough. It's dropping in the square. Ball goes left and the ball goes wide. The chance there was there momentarily, but they just couldn't convert it, and the score remains 1 goal of 14 to 11 points. 22 minutes gone in the second half. Shot coming in there from Owen Kelly, and there was the chance there, briefly almost, to put it over, but it didn't work out, and score remains. Shortish one, popped out along the wing, down to the far side of the field again. Heading for this one though is Gary O'Connell, trying to get possession. He's got possession, turns on his left, puts it in, puts it over the bar. Good score from Gary O'Connell. One from the ball from the puck out, put it in, and that's the kind of score really that just stretches out that margin once more again. Darren Heffernan, ball out to the far side of the field. Newcestown needing to gain possession. Broken down inside again, well collected by Owen Kelly. Being tackled by Bobby McPhillips. A low shot, Bobby blocks the shot in. Fionn Keane trying to get a tackle in there as well. On the ground, flick back inside again. Trying to get possession of it. Stalemate. Ball on the ground, collected up by Luke Mead. Luke Mead, bit of a high tackle there, I thought. Ball flicked on again to the open space. Owen Kelly didn't hold on to it. Gary O'Connell did, gets the ball back out again. And away they come, and the ball is cleared. Ball knocked away there. Aaron Cunningham. Greg Murphy needs to find somebody quickly. Gets the chance there. And here goes the sub. Jack Cunningham. Jack Cunningham is still going. Jack Cunningham shoots. Very, very good save by Darren Heffernan. Good save from Darren Heffernan's point of view. And there was a chance of a goal there almost momentarily, but good save from Darren Heffernan. The good run in from Jack Cunningham, but the very, very good save from Darren Heffernan means that the ball is deflected out for a 65. It'll be Aaron Shanahan again, and he won't be in any rush whatsoever to take it. His team leading by 7 points. This could stretch out the margin to 8. Aaron Shanahan setting himself up on the 65-metre line. Bending, lifting. Strikes the ball in and goes in, but it's gone left and wide. It's gone left and wide. And Wolfe Tones have missed a couple of those in the second half. Ball quickly popped out along the wing here. James Desmond has got it. James trying to get away there from the back inside again. It goes to Oran Keane. Oran, a long ball. Far side of the field it goes. Ball broken down again. Flicked out along the wing. Trevor Horgan is there. Trevor Horgan is fouled by Dahi O'Connell. And there must be a... free in. Ball is moved inside. And 25 minutes, 5 minutes left in the game. Owen Kelly, team are down 7 points. Will he be tempted to put it over? Will he try for a goal? I'd imagine he'd probably try and stick it over and reduce down the margin once more. Pending lifting. Yeah, puts it in and puts it over the bar. Another score. And as we said all along, the difficulty of Newcestown is scoring from play. Really, they just can't break through. They need a goal at this stage, certainly. They trail by 6. The margin that it was at half time. Paul Hogan with the puck out. Paul Hogan strikes the ball. Side of the field, Jack Cunningham's underneath. Oran Keane kind of blocks it away, does well. Luke Mead is there. Ball broken down onto the ground. Collected up here and forward. Good skill and good play there. Ball needs to go in. A low one in along the ground. This is Owen Kelly. Owen Kelly is fouled and that's going to be a free in. Oran Keane did really, really well there.
Substitution on the Newcestown team. Number 17, Oran Keane is good for 22, Colin Denny.
Oran Keane coming off, did very, very well there. He sent that last ball in and Colin Deneen, the man who was coming on instead of him, it's Owen Kelly. The margin is down to 5. We've got 3.5 minutes left. Another sub on as well from Wolfe Tones' point of view. It's number 20, Stephen McInerney, or number 19 rather, not Stephen McInerney. Shane Chambers is coming in.
Number 13, Kevin
And Kevin McCafferty as well is coming off.
Ian Devaney.
Puck out coming. Paul Hogan, who can get possession here. John Guilfoyle, ball broken away from him though. Being tackled by Jack Mead, still has it. Being chased, still goes, kind of pats the ball down along the wing it goes. John Crowley's there. It's the new man who came in, Shane Chambers. She's fouled, it's going to be a free out. Micheál McSweeney, John Crowley leave it to Micheál McSweeney, leave it to Darren Heffernan. Darren Heffernan looking out at this wing, I'd say. James Desmond. James would want to make sure he gets the ball quickly. He does. Trying to go fast. Looking back for someone to give it to again. He's got the ball into the middle. Collected up. Now Newcestown just need to move it on. This is Luke Mead. Luke Mead crossing the 45-metre line. Will he try and put it over? No, he won't. He'll drive the ball into Trevor Horgan. It's knocked inside to Paul Hogan and Paul strikes the ball. Maybe Newcestown would mind him thinking putting it over the bar. Ben O'Gorman does well to catch the ball. Under a bit of pressure, strikes the ball down into the open space again. There's a bit of holding aside. What a catch by Jack Cunningham. What a catch. Can he finish? Can he finish? And that's an absolutely superb score from Jack Cunningham. Greg Murphy had done everything possible, but Jack Cunningham caught the ball, turned around and put it over the bar. Low one, into the middle it goes again. This is Jack Mead. Jack gets the ball. He's about to be tackled by the other Jack. Jack Cunningham shovels the ball back out here to Greg. Greg's got a player out here. Eugene Desmond. Now, can Eugene Desmond? And he lets the ball go. High ball to the far side. Ball broken down here, pulling on it over there. Collected up, and there's a holding situation going on there. And Wolfe Tones are going to get the free out. The free out, and that might be enough. 116 to 13 points. 28.5 minutes gone in the second half.
Get on. Liam. Get on.
The free, knocked down to the far side of the field. Who's going to get a possession of it there? Brilliantly caught by Gary O'Connell. He's out in the 45-metre line. Is it going to go over? Is it going to go over? And when you have one of those days like that, the things just seem to go over the bar like that. Very, very good score from Gary O'Connell.
Number 11, Gary O'Connell.
Ball out to the far side here. Collected back here. Shawny Ryan just couldn't get a flick in. Aaron Cunningham, long high ball. 2 full forward line. You've heard of the footballers. Just ball out to the far side of the field. Forward coming Newcestown once more. Long ball, right down the middle it goes, but you'd imagine there'll be enough sweepers Trevor Horgan did well, getting the ball forward again. Ball flicked out along the wing. Cara Keane is over there. Big chase by Dahi O'Connell. Ball flicked out along the wing. Owen Kelly arriving for it. Ben O'Gorman is over there along with Bobby McPhillips from a Wolfe Tones point of view. Flick back inside the corner again. Collected up here. Dahi O'Connell does it and strikes the ball. Off his right, down along the wing again. Here comes Ty Toomey, back inside again. Back into the space from Luke Meade. Ball across the goals here. Going forward again. Good skill there. Inside again. The ball is worked inside to Trevor Horgan. But the ball is taken away from him though. And Wolfe Tones look to have it. They have it. The ball needed to be returned. Gary O'Connell pulling on the ball right into the middle of the field. Aaron Shanahan is in there. Picks the ball up well. Turning around. Now, if he didn't take steps, yes, eventually the referee decides to blow the whistle. Nothing frustrates players more than being inconsistent, and that's it. And Gary O'Connell coming off, and Sean Costello coming on. There'll be three minutes additional time.
At least 3 minutes.
Owen Kelly strikes it in. Ball is very close. That's it on! Pulled into the net. Goal for Newcestown. Goal for Newcestown. Was it Cara Keane maybe got the last touch? Very, very difficult to see. The ball was dropped in from Owen Kelly and smacked into the net. And we've now got a scoreline of 4 points between the sides, 117, 113. Is there going to be a hectic last couple of minutes in this open space? Aaron Shanahan, what a catch. What a catch. What a catch from Aaron Shanahan. 1.5 minutes into injury time, and that's probably enough. The goal for Newcestown has probably come just that bit late. Aaron Shanahan.
Please turn right to being here and follow all the stewards all the way.
The free coming from Aaron Shanahan. Puts it in. It's a very, very good score. Puts it over the bar. He puts the ball in and puts it over the bar. A quick puck out here. James Desmond gets the ball into his hand. Newcestown need to hit the ball up the field quickly. Shane Chambers coming in. Ball into the space. Gets the ball in here. Fionn Keane. Fionn strikes it off his left. In around the house it goes again. Trevor Horgan is in there. And it's another goal. It's another goal. It's another goal. And that's got to be something. Scoreline now. 213 to 118. There's 2 points between the sides. And what have we got in time? I reckon there's about a minute of this left. Can Newcestown pull it out of the fire? Long ball in from Fionn Keane. I wonder if he could go all the way into the net. Not quite sure. It's going to be Paul Hogan with the puck out. And if you know anything about Newcestown, you know they won't be giving up. Ball out to the far side. And here they come. The ball struck in. Up go the hands. The ball is almost caught. It's dropped. About 35 metres out from the goal. Pulled on. Out along to the open space here. They're waiting for this one. Jack Reed. Jack gets the ball into his hand. He's gone to the ground once. His shot is blocked down brilliantly there by the right half back, Brian O'Connell. And the game is all over. And Wolfe Tones are the 2015 AIB Munster Intermediate Hurling Champions. They defeated Newcestown here after a hectic finish on a final score of Newcestown 213, Wolfe Tones 118, and Newcestown really never gave up in the finish. However, it was just that little too late. Wolfe Tones win by 2 points. Final score once more here, 118 Wolfe Tones, 213 Newcestown. What a ferocious finish.
Thanks to your cooperation for staying off the field. Very much appreciated. Thank you.
Not doing any wrong.
That's it. Sit in there.